the only way that we can actually understand what boundaries need to be put in place and understand what things are being mirrored towards us is by actually falling in love with ourselves. And I'm going to take you on a little bit of my journey today because some of you haven't ever heard it. And, you know, I was completely broken. If I rewind, where are we? It's July, isn't it? Oh my God. 4 years ago next month, I actually skipped out of my corporate job for the first time. The reason I skipped out of my corporate job for the first time is I was completely broken, physically, mentally, definitely spiritually. I had absolutely nothing open. I had people that were taking the piss. They just wanted my time constantly. They always wanted me to go to them. And I'm going to be honest, a lot of people still want that. But now I just put boundaries in place. You know, people say things about you and then they're nice to your face. They want to borrow money off of you. And, you know, and I used to have that a lot. Like my friends used to joke that it was the Bank of Lucy. And actually, all of these things they sabotage you. You know, they really, really do sabotage you. And it's only when I woke up and I did wake up, actually. I do call the reason that I left corporate the first time round a spiritual awakening. It was like somebody had got my head, smashed it against the wall and gone, you can't do this any longer. You're burnt out. Just get out of here and go and do something. And thank God I listened. And it's 4 years next month. When I actually left my job and I went travelling. So, it was at that point, at that time, that I all of a sudden realised that I was the most important person in my world. And let's be really honest and let's be really real here. Until that point, I'd put my mum first. You know, my mum and dad went through a divorce, as you guys know. I'm very, very open about it. When I was about just before I was 16. And, you know, I always wanted to protect my mum, you know, hit the like and love button if you want to protect your mum. And that was me. I didn't want to leave her. I didn't want to hurt her. I didn't, you know, all the rest of it. On top of that, my sister went through a bit of a journey with addiction and health and all the rest of it. So, you know, I felt really guilty going anywhere away from her. And, you know, people just don't get that, you know, and it was the pressure that I was putting on myself. They weren't asking me to do that, but it was the pressure that I had been putting on myself. So I really need you guys to know that it is okay to put you above everybody else. It doesn't matter what anybody else is going through. Know that it's their stuff. And I know that I talk about it a lot, about people having karmic lessons. But it's about boundaries, guys. You know, it doesn't mean you don't have to love your sister or your mum or your dad or whatever. It's about boundaries, and it's about making sure that people know that and respect that. The only way they're going to know and respect that is by you knowing and respect it.